Hello everybody, my name is Dean Cotiel and I'm from Fleetistics, and it really is a privilege for me to be able to introduce two people to you today. Lynn, also from Fleetistics, and today we'd like to introduce Ryan Thompson from Mid-America Pool Renovations, and I'm sure already you can see behind him all the tools and the tiles that Ryan, I'm sure you use on a regular basis. And I wonder, you were showing us earlier, you were moving your camera around. You say you're kind of surrounded by tiles as you sit there recording this video.
Yeah, this is our tile room. We have customers come in and they have quite a bit of different options for tile that goes around their water line of their swimming pool.
And as we were talking earlier, Ryan, you were saying you're in the renovation game, not in the installation game. And you were even talking about a team that you've got all the way in Alaska at the moment.
Yeah. So primarily what we do is fix pools, renovate them. We don't build. And you're right, correct. Right now we have a group that's in Juneau, Alaska, working on a pool. And just because we're based out of Kansas City area doesn't mean we don't go anywhere else. We travel to the United States. And next week I'm going to be in Utah. So it's
amazing. You were saying you were even in Guam this time last year.
Yeah, last year we were in Guam, and then 2 years ago we were in Hawaii doing 7 pools. So yeah, we stay pretty busy.
And Lynn, you were saying that Ryan is been one of your long-term clients.
Absolutely. We brought Mid-America Pool Renovations on in 2015. I don't remember with how many vehicles. Do you remember that, Ryan?
2015, it was probably like maybe 6.
It was just a handful.
Yeah.
How many vehicles do you have out there now?
The number of trucks that we have, it's I think 19, 20 of them, probably a little bit more because we also have some personal vehicles, but yeah, we've got quite a few now.
I remember when we first deployed you had kind of a dramatic start. You have a great story there, and I want to make sure we have time in this interview for you to tell it. So tell me about your first few weeks with the tracking system.
Yeah, so initially for reaching out, we were looking for something that could track our assets, more or less to help with time cards, but I quickly found out that there's more than one benefit to your system. We had a particular vehicle, the truck number 5, that was stolen not once but twice, and we were able to locate it relatively quick because of your guys' system. It was the real-time reporting. Mm-hmm. We were able to find the home where the people that stole it. Sure. We were able to get our tools back. That was the first time. The second time, we were able to use the information. And I remember calling the authorities and giving them real-time location of where the vehicle was, and they were able to get it before anything really, bad happened to it. So I consider that your system a very valuable tool.
That's amazing. So both was the same truck, just twice?
Yeah, same truck twice. It was an older model vehicle, so it was a little easier to steal. And it had a trailer attached to it too, and that trailer had a lot of expensive equipment in it.
Sure.
And we were able to recover everything both times with minimal damage. So it was amazing. The system has more than paid for itself.
Sure.
What was the initial response from your drivers when you launched the system?
So when we launched the system, more or less the GPSs were kind of hidden, and it's not that we didn't trust our drivers, but we wanted to see, when we first set up the system, to actually see how many people were following the rules, actually going to job sites, not stopping at the gas stations. We did have a problem where guys would leave our shop, immediately go to the gas station, waste a couple, 15, 20 minutes fueling up or whatever, stuff they should have done before. So in the beginning, there was a little bit of hesitation about what are you guys doing, but for the most part, it's been good. In fact, on the personal vehicles that we buy for the employees, I don't hide the GPS unit. It just plugs into onboard diagnostic port, and they're good about it. In fact, we last year or so tried to roll out a program where we worked more on safety, and safety includes seat belts and speeding, stuff like that. And we kind of built a contest around it.
Wow.
Fleetistics has a great, robust reporting system, easy to use interface. So there is a wonderful lady in our office that weekly prints out this report and put it in the warehouse, and we go over it every Monday. And it's kind of like got a little game going on, like who could be, the safest. And we actually had a percentile goal that I wanted for seatbelts, and it worked out really well because these guys, I also did some research and talked about safety and stats about seatbelts. We're based in Missouri, so I went over some of that information. But we made a game out of it, and the percentile is right up there, 98, 99% of people that make sure they have their seatbelts on the whole time. And without that information, I'm not sure how I would gather all that information if I didn't have this system. It has so many different facets to it. It's helped us out in many different ways.
It's very interesting how when you get people in competition to be better, everyone wants to be better.
Yeah, I was going to say that's such a really, really great management on one hand, but really, really great leadership on your part, Ryan, to be able to use the tools that you have at your disposal to identify something that you feel is really important. So even something like safety, nobody wants to talk about safety. Safety isn't fun, but you've gone and turned it around and turned it into a team building thing where you've actually gone and raised the levels within the team for everybody to want to work harder, to be better, and to go for this prize that you've created. So that's really amazing that you've been able to do that for your team. So that's really great, man.
I get calls all the time. Who do you use for GPS? Do you have a tracking system? And I always throw you guys out. Well, are you happy? I'm beyond happy. Fleetistics has helped me in so many different realms, whether it was tracking safety, tracking a vehicle. I have used the data from this system to bring to the information to the owner saying, hey, this truck is older, it's burning a lot of fuel, it is no longer cost efficient. He had that data to say, okay, we're going to retire that vehicle, we're going to purchase a new one. One of my biggest things I love about this company, and I didn't know until recently, was that your footprint is very small, but your customer service is huge. I can call Lynn at any time, and she can testify that I have some odd questions, and she'll find me an answer. If she doesn't know, she'll find me an answer. We'll get it fixed. If a process goes down or I have a hardware issue, she gets it a fix immediately. There are few companies out there that I deal with currently that have that level of customer service.
It's amazing.
And that means the world to me, and that's why I keep coming back. And not only that on the customer service basis, but you have this GPS unit, and it's on a very robust platform that ties into so many things. And you have other products that connect into that platform. At one point, we had Fleetistics GPSs in our vehicles, and we had another company's tracking in our trailers. And that tracking was a nightmare. It was not easy. It was not reliable. So we got rid of it, and we are kind of looking forward towards getting something from Fleetistics for our trailers. We're not quite there yet, but very happy with the company. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Ryan. I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's so wonderful to hear. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Really appreciate your time today. I really appreciate you giving us really some incredible insight there into some team management things and using the Fleetistic systems and the tools to be able to build some camaraderie there. And then also just some incredible testimonies from two trucks going missing, the same truck going missing twice, as well as just how much of a positive experience it has been for you to deal with the team and the company. So really, thank you so much. Thank you, Lynn, for your time and in the conversation. Appreciate that so much. For everybody watching online, whether on social media or on YouTube, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.